What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on my channel. For the first time ever on my channel, this isn't going to be a Minecraft video. As you can see, we are playing Overwatch on the public test realm, because something very exciting happened last night, or slash this morning, which was a brand new hero. It's been added to Overwatch, the first one that's been added since the full release of the game. And our new character is Anna, who, as you can see on the screen, Anna in the lore of the game is supposed to be Farah's mother, who was part of the original Overwatch team, who was kind of attacked, left for dead, brought back to good health by a doctor somewhere, which is why she's got the eye patch there, because her eyes were damaged in the fight that almost killed her. And the world presumed she was dead. She went into hiding and kind of did her own kind of mercenary work behind the background, and now she has returned to the main frame of Overwatch. So Anna is a really, really cool character. I've played one game of her, and I really enjoy it. Now, in making Anna, I think what Blizzard have tried to do is break the stereotype that all support characters are good for is for healing, because I know we've got Zenyatta, who can deal out a decent amount of damage. Part of the problem with him is that for some reason they didn't design him to have the health to back up the damage and the healing he's able to do. Now, it may be that that's part of a balancing thing, you know, having someone that does that much damage can't have too much health, because otherwise it'd be a bit OP. I get that, but it kind of made him a bit, you know, not very good to play in terms of a support character or trying to damage anyone. Anna is brilliant at breaking that, because not only can she do a decent amount of healing, she can also deal out a fairly good amount of damage, and also has quite a few good status abilities, which we've actually not seen implemented in Overwatch before. And once we get into the game, I can show you how those work. So I'll probably just skip these 10 seconds till the game is actually done, and I'll get back to you then. Okay, so now it's time to get into battle and show you what Anna can really do. Now, she has 3 abilities, so every Overwatch character, apart from those that have passives. Now, Anna's 3 abilities are: her left shift fires a sidearm, which allows her to put people to sleep. Now, that will last until they take 1 point of damage from any source. So, if I can find someone to test this on. Here we go, there's an Anna right here. Oh. Okay, so I fire it and they go to sleep, and they will stay that way for a few minutes or for a few seconds until they are then shot again. So any amount of damage, a melee hit, 1 bullet from Soldier 76 or from you will then damage that character and will wake them up. Her other ability is really cool because it is a kind of grenade type projectile, which we haven't really seen a lot of in Overwatch before. But this one is kind of different, because it has 2 different uses. If you fire it at a friendly, like now, it will heal friendlies. If you then fire it at an enemy, if I can find one to fire it at now it's recharged. Where are we? Here we go, there's some over here. Do that. Oh, okay, I missed. Hold on. Yeah, it's not the best demonstration here. I haven't really gotten used to playing it that well yet, but I promise you I will get to doing this properly. Let's go in here. Oh, here we go. Fire at an enemy, and they get a special debuff, which basically means that no matter what kind of healing they have used on them, they can't regenerate any health. Now, I'm not sure what the effect on Mercy is, because I know Mercy has fairly high passive regeneration, but I can say that for people like Roadhog, who have their own regeneration ability, it doesn't really allow them to regenerate health. And last but not least in terms of her abilities, we have her rifle. Now, her rifle, when hitting enemies, will do damage over time. It's only a short amount of time. It's probably, I'd say probably 0.5 of a second it will do that damage over, but it will do it over a short period of time. And if you fire it at friendly, like that, it will heal them a small amount. Well, not a small amount, it actually heal them for a decent amount of health over a short amount of time. So it's not instant health, it's kind of, again, over about 0.5 seconds. So it's pretty damn good. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about the grenade is that when it's fired at a friendly, it doesn't necessarily allow them to regenerate health. What it means is that any regeneration used on them, so either Anna's rifle being used to heal another person, or, you know, a Roadhog using his second ability to regenerate his own health, or a Mercy using the biotic staff, or whatever it's called, anything like that that would regenerate health faster because of the grenade. Now, the last one to use is her ultimate, which I'm going to use now, which is this. What it does is, it means anything you fire at, well, you can't fire at enemies, but you can fire it at friendlies, and what that does is it boosts their attack, I believe it boosts their regeneration ability, and it also means that they do more damage, so it basically gives them a buff to absolutely everything, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I've got to say, as heroes go, Anna is pretty good, and I have to say she's probably become my new favourite sniper. Although I was never really good at using Hanzo, Hanzo probably was my old favourite sniper, but I do like Anna because of mainly just the versatility of her character, and being able to heal and deal out decent damage, which is something that really not a lot of Overwatch characters are able to do the two. So I guess I'll just show you the rest of this round, and show you what Anna can do. So you can also zoom in on the scope, which will give you greater accuracy over range. You do a decent amount of damage over a short amount of time, and it's all pretty fine.
We need to protect the objective.
So I would imagine one more shot to that Anna, if we can get to, will probably kill her. Little soldier is down. So yeah, as you can guess, as she's just come out in the public test realm, she's pretty much all people are using. We have got a few other characters, but for the most part, it's mainly Anna's at the moment. So if you don't enjoy having a team full of just one type of player, then maybe don't go to the public test realm at the moment. The other thing I kind of like is, and I may do this after the game, is actually the skins they've designed for her, because I kind of like the fact that there's quite a lot of difference between them all, and none of them look particularly stupid. Unlike some characters, or, you know, just without them looking pretty bland. So, yeah, I will quickly leave this game and I'll show you what I mean about the skins. So I'll just have a quick little look through the skins. So go to Anna. So, we've got the standard recolors, so personally out of the tier 1 skins, this one's probably my favourite. Slight little recolor. Some of them are a bit kind of out there, especially the turquoise one, it's a bit shiny. We've got the Merciful skin, which is just kind of a white retexture without the hood on. Now, any of you who watched the Overwatch dev videos where we were all told about that mask that was being designed in the background that, you know, people all thought was going to be Anna, for some reason, I don't really know why, instead of having that as the default model, they had the normal kind of where you can see her face. I've got to say, out of all of them, this is probably my favourite because I like the kind of the mask and the kind of cyborgy feel to it. It's pretty cool. And then we've got the legendary skins. We've got two kind of wasteland skins, almost reminiscent of Fallout 4's power armor. Well, any of the Fallout's power armor, which is pretty cool. And then we have the Captain Amari one, and the breed colour of Captain Amari, which is, I believe, supposed to represent the kind of original Overwatch era Anna, which is pretty cool because we've had that for Soldier 76 and Reaper. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more Overwatch videos, whether it's gameplay, hero reviews, other types of Overwatch videos, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the near future. Bye bye.